Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. It reads, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Sheba Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Ruha Ruka Kodash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say shalom. It'll be a short one. I just say a short testimony. You know, while this world is spiraling out of control under these wicked elites, you know, they're doing everything in their power to stop the awakening of God's chosen people, right? And these are troubling times. I mean, look at the Israelites jammed in Ukraine and Sudan, right? And other places that's war-torn. Then you have us at home in the States, like myself. Okay, if you go to my earliest videos, you know, Yahweh Israel is on trial too, right? Yahweh Israel has been on trial, and you know, I don't put all my energy on that. I try to do this work. I do truth books. I have a little camp in Spring Valley. You know, sometime a brother or two will show up, and I do my best to be at the marriage. But I want to put out some testimony regarding this trial, okay, where it's currently at. And I'm not trusting in Babylon. You know, this system's not for us. And I may have brought this out in videos past, okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you're making, and it's not to celebrate a boast or anything, okay? If you're making damn near 6 figures, okay? You're making about 6-figure salary, you're getting by, okay? Nobody in their right mind's gonna burn a bridge because someone's, excuse my language, fucking with you on your job, okay? To the point where it had to go to court. And, you know, this trial, not a new trial. It's a little testimony. This trial is about 9 years old. And it appeared to be, how do you say, that light at the tunnel, getting right there. Here, Babylon the Great, via the Slakia, that court system, give you the winning document, right? The defense choked. And normally, okay, normally when a defense default, done deal, right? But not so much when you're a so-called person of color. Not so much when you're a person of color. Okay, I'll be discreet. I'm not putting out case numbers and things of that nature. I'm not putting out judge names. I'm not going there. But this place is extremely wicked. Here the defense, okay, time expired. And I won't get too in detail, but I'm just sharing my testimony with y'all. The defense time expired. And that thing was really over. But here they had a panic move. They basically pleaded with the courts. And for some unknown reason, it got granted. So I said to myself, you know what? All this is of the Most High. And the victory is always for the Most High. It's not about Yahweh Israel. or any of us that's going through it in this Babylonian system, okay, whether it be litigating against your job, family court, some brothers might be indicted, God only knows, okay, it's all of the Most High. And like I said, I'm not about to throw away a job making 6 figures. I mean, this job covers mortgage, my truck, the books that I do. I actually have books. I'm at the end of a 7-book project that's going up very soon, and I get passive income. I do my best to survive, and it's just me. No wife, no children. I feel like I've said this before. The world is coming to an end. It's not coming to an end, but this wicked rulership is coming to an end. So I had time for blabbermouth Eve that's going to, I just say, sink the ship. And I'm talking about a Zechariah 13:8 Eve. All the Eves are out there. They're not bad. And it's just big risk. Okay. Like some of the elders used to bring out, it's easier to serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob solo. It's easier for the Lord to dwell with you and put that spirit on you to do this work, as I so do often with these exhortation videos, because you gotta have a resume come deliverance day going into that wilderness. But to the point, back to the original topic, dealing with these trials, just leave it all with the Most High, but stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground, Israel. Don't let no heathen, okay, fuck with you while you're doing your job. Excuse my French. Okay, excuse the vulgarity. And don't let a wicked Israelite try to run you out of your survival. Okay? Salakia for my language. You got to stand your ground. That's all I'm telling y'all. Stand your ground. Okay? And that thing is really sad, because it initially was, how do you say it? This thing started as a civil trial, and I'm gonna put it out there. That ain't no civil trial no more. It's actually a criminal trial, and it's the company that's guilty. That's why I was kind of shocked that the judge granted them mercy. I'm like, judgment should be made, but at the end of the day, it's going to be Hamashiach Yahushai that's going to bring in the true judgment. Okay? Christ, Hamashiach Yahushai, he's our attorney. He's our true defense. Not America. That's about to get burnt in hellfire by way of them Sarmats. The Satan 1 and Satan 2. These ICBM thermonuclear missiles that's going to roast this place very soon. So I'm not going to be too caught up. I want to serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, a true and just God, and not deal with these wicked elites, okay? Your Black Rocks, your Soros. No one got time for them, right? Like I was saying, stand your ground in these last days, Israel. Don't let no demon get between you, man. The goal and the objective right now should be deliverance, okay? And pray you get the covenant, okay? You gotta pray for that thing, right? I want to share that. Let's get a few precepts, and the Lord, if it be the Spirit of the Lord, in this video, let's get the classic in Ezekiel. Ezekiel 5 and verse, I want Ezekiel 35 and 5. And it reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's why you have this violent crime throughout the world. Okay, you have a lot of angels on the left-hand side poured out. Okay, you got angels on the left-hand side, they're just all over the place. And they're doing the Lord's bidding. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that quick fast. Everything is of the Most High. Like I said, if you go and do a trial, okay, leave it to the Most High. But don't let no one push you around. That's all I'm telling y'all. Do not let no one push you around in these last days, because the objective is to get delivered, the wilderness, the one-on-one, and pray you're saved. And you get the covenant. Right? And they could do a lot to us in these last days. They could lock down. Okay, they could go into... They could bring in martial law. Like some of the brothers bring out, they could even throw you in the FEMA camp and just behead you. These things are probable. Right? These things are very probable. Right? But you have to be strong. Okay, I ain't let nobody just punk me on the job. I'm not doing that. Right? And, you know, just stand your ground. Don't let nobody ever push you around for no damn reason. Here it is, Psalm 78:49. It says, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. Okay. I'll read that again. Psalm 78:49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to pestilence. Verse 51. And smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength in the tabernacles of Ham. So the Most High not dealing with Hamites. Okay. For you so-called Negroes that's new to this truth, you're not Africans. You'd be Israelites. Read the whole Exodus account. Chiefly Exodus, I believe that's 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I believe 11 and 7. Okay, you have to read the Exodus account. The Most High put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. And Israel is dealing with the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay. But to the main topic. You know, going through trials of life in the courtroom, family. You gotta stand firm for Yahweh Shai, man. You gotta be firm for your Yahweh Shai, and not America. America's going to burn up in 1 hour. I'm not putting all my energy on that, but I will stand my ground. Okay, I just reminisce a bit, because if I had been a so-called white man, okay, a small hatter, y'all know I'm going with that, and if they'd been bullied by people of color, y'all know this thing would have been over. But America have a hatred. They have a perpetual hatred against people of color. That's a fact. And this case proves it. Okay? And Hamashiach Yahushua in the host of heaven, when he make the scene, true justice is going to play out in that day. All praises. Real justice will be made manifest. And if it wasn't for the Most High, we'd all be extinct already. But the Most High, you know, he when you go into it, Zechariah 13:8 and 9, he's going to spare the elect. Okay? And you got to pray of this elect, and you got to pray, you know, you're doing all the right things, chiefly keeping the commandments, you know, sharing this gospel with others, and moving in humbleness and sincerity. Because if you're not doing that, you're going to be cast off and destroyed. Okay? Because sudden destruction will hit America. And off topic, Ukraine is still hitting Russia with, what's those things called? Drones. And you got to ask the question, how long are they going to poke the bear before the bear just go crazy, destroy NATO, and then shoot the missiles? Supported by North Korea, China, and Iran. That's imminent. That's why I try to make time to give these exhortation videos. And I love y'all. I love Israel, man. Ain't no going back to that wickedness. The damn spiritual Israel doctrine led by Caesar Borgia and Vocab Malone and friends. It's madness. And they can't save us. The government can't save us. Okay? The courtroom can't save you. You have a right to defend yourself while you're here, but none of that can really save you. Only Yahushua can save you. Okay? Let's get the classic, and I'm going to end it there. Let's get the classic in 2nd Ezra 7 and 43. This one I'm praying for right here. Not praying for no America. This place is going to suddenly be taken. Okay. Let's get the classic, and I'm going to end it. You want 2nd Ezra 7 and verse 43. One moment. Just pull it up. Second Ezra 7 and 43. It reads. Oh, one moment. That's not what I want. One moment. My apologies. 2nd Ezra 7 and 43. And it reads, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, where corruption is past. Okay. I'm going to read that again. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for to come, where corruption is past. Okay. And that's what you have to pray for. Any Israelite praying to stay here gonna be destroyed. All these antichrist, camp banging losers in our community, they all gonna be destroyed, man. All them camp bangers, everyone that hate Israelite camps, that love America, that teach they Israel, but teach everyone's going to get salvation, and really teaching doctrines to stay here, okay? Going to be eliminated on the day of the Lord. Okay? Let's get that, Nazir, and I'm going to shut it down. All right? But to the point, okay, it's a testimony. And don't let nobody push y'all around, man. Even if it's Israel, don't let no one push you around, man. Straight up. Y'all know I don't give a damn. We catch enough heat, man. Right? Trying to survive our life. Then you got these racist neo-Nazi groups like the ADL, SPLC, Canary Mission. We already got that drama. Then you got stupid ass niggas in our community that want to come down on camps. And the Most High gonna cut all of them off in that day. Okay? Lukewarm, fraudulent, fake Israelites among our community. They gotta go. Especially you damn camp bangers, man. Y'all the worst. Right? Most High not dealing with camp bangers, man. Individualites. He ain't dealing with none of that BS. Let's go into this judgment. We gonna end it. Yeah, but you gotta be in this fight, man. If I'm not in the fight, I ain't in the game. So this thing is like everything. This truth is life or death. Okay? You have to be in it to win it. And if I'm not fighting, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't trying. But not fighting the fight. We know the Most High doing the fight for us. Okay? You just gotta fight, going into Slakia, doing this work. It's a spiritual fight. That's all. Isaiah 66 and 15. It reads, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree, in the midst eating swine flesh, and the abomination, and the mouse, shall be consumed together, said the Lord." Because you got a lot of Israelites out there. You got a lot of these bug outs that teach you can get away with everything. You could be a pufferlite. You could be a damn eat a pork-alite and all this other stuff. You could be carnal and get the kingdom. No, you're going to get cut off. Okay. The wicked of our people, they got to go. Straight up and down. The Most High, Slakia, he's going to deal with wicked Israelites. I'm telling y'all. Let's go down to verse 23. Isaiah 66 and 23. "And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, said the Lord." Verse 24. "And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of men that have transgressed against me. For their warmth shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched. And they shall be an whoring unto all flesh." Yeah, they're going into damnation. That's all that's going into. Okay. Hamashiach Yahushua, he's going to deal with the wheats and the tares. Okay. Wheats being the chosen on the right-hand side and the tares on the left. And that's twofold. You have Israelite tares that never repented. Then you have tares that look like Israel from the other nations. Most High not dealing with that. We going to die. Check this out. Matthew 13 and 28. It reads, "He said unto them, an enemy had done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them." And this parabolic into judgment. You know how you can tell a wheat from a tares? The wheat, they walk keeping the commandments. They're not Clark Kent Hebrew Israelites. They show they Israel like I do. And they walk in the spirit of Christ. Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay? I walk in fear of the Most High. So I'm going to show my borders and blues with fringes to the world. Not going to walk in fear, because for Israelites that continue to do that, they're going to get met by a Sarmat and turn into ashes. And that's the judgment coming to America. From the top. Okay. Matthew 13 and 30. Let both together, from the top, let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. And that's going into the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So that's all I have. I just want y'all to be strong. Don't let nothing turn you down. Okay. If you're struggling, just pray to the Most High. I know some of us, we go into that old man dealing with sins and things of that nature. Some would say secret sins, but you have to repent. You got to stay firm in this walk until the day of the great trumpet and the great deliverance. Okay? But with that, to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness and sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.